Right, we are back, ladies and gents, for some F3. I'm just sorting out some things here, but we are back for some F3 action, and we have got the Wheel of Names to sort us out now. Give it a good shuffle for you now. I'm just gonna make sure that we are live and everything is a go. Yes, we are live, so we'll give it a good couple more shuffles, and yeah, we shall get going. 3, 2, 1 and go. And we will be racing around Australia, down under. Lovely, lovely jubbly. I hope that's happy for all of you. And then we shall go into this capture so that I can open the F1 game, because I don't have the F1 game open because I am very smart.
Want some company?
Yeah, I mean, my audio's deciding for some reason to be very, very weird. But I think
great. I'll be back in a second.
Copy that. Hang on, we're just going to connect my controller quickly. Right. Let's just. I forgot that I didn't have batteries in my controller, which is sub-ideal. We'll just get those in.
I return.
He has returned.
Working. Lock it up, Lewis. That's what it's about. So great stuff, mate. We're going to see you up there.
I'm going to hope that the PC gets on with things.
Alright.
Luckily this week I don't have any dinner to eat on race start. So, are you in the lobby? Yeah, I was gonna say, you in the lobby?
No.
Have they changed it to Australia? Well, they kind of changed it because that's the first track.
I haven't run the track yet. Also, you're really quiet.
What, on Discord? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. There you go. Alright. I'm gonna ask for an invite if you're not in there.
communicating with online services. Thank you very much, F1.
Yeah, I've got to wait a minute for that. I'm gonna ask for an invite anyway.
It's taking a long time to communicate with online services.
There's no Xbox people in F3 anymore. Oh, fuck. They banned the only one. No. Wait, no, hang on, there's one.
I'm still communicating with online services.
And his Xbox name is Mr. Chillaxed 24/7.
I'm gonna have to restart my game, aren't I? Because this game is being because F1 is being very, very funny. Because God forbid F1 ever work.
Get in there, Lewis. That's it, mate. That's the 100.
Right, can I please be able to join the game now? F1 game. That would be lovely. Communicate with online services. Come on. This game is something.
Yeah.
I fear that I'm not going to be able to join.
Well,
because I'm stuck on the communicating with online services screen.
well, yeah, but is that could be your problem? You don't go straight onto invites. You wait for it to go away first.
Yeah, I did. It went away.
Well, yeah, we gotta wait for it to properly go away. Like, just leave it for like 5 fucking minutes and then try it.
This is why EA never should be able to have game licenses.
If you just want to spin the wheel and just record your screen, just so they're happy.
I've already spun it.
Did you record it?
Yeah,
Send the clip in.
it's Australia.
Oh, is it?
If you go to the start of the stream.
Oh, well, the stream's already live.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that. You're fucking quick with it.
Yeah, it's because I'm kind of in a rush. I hate this video game. It is very, very shit.
Yeah, great work yourself, Lewis. Mercedes World Champions.
it's still. I mean, like I'm now on like the breaking point on that screen. It keeps like communicating and shit.
Just leave it. Like that's all you can do. The more you try and do shit, the less it works.
Yeah, I'm just on like the menu screen. There we go. Are you gonna work now? It's not communicating. Oh no, it is. I'm still on the menu screen. This game's so shit.
Yeah, that's correct.
How do EA keep getting licenses? Alright, I think it's gonna work. Yeah, we're good.
You need an invite.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. I'm already in.
You are in.
It's a very chaotic start to proceedings, but we have finally got into the game.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, so it is official. We have now gone 3 GRS calendars without having Silverstone. So, whether that's the admin team hating Silverstone or no one liking Silverstone in general. Might be one of my last weeks on this PC, if I'm honest, because I'm gonna try and like get new parts at least, because this PC is struggling with modern games. Anyway, we're in to the first part, or the first part of the week, or of the race. Qualifying. No Ferraris, no Mitch Snape. He's at he's at the Wolves game, which I think that's just that's not good commitment. I missed the Bristol Rovers game yesterday for to do F1, but you know, yeah, I mean, yes, it was an EFL Trophy game, granted. But anyway, we are underway for the first lap, and it will be Connor Ahern to get us going as we look at this Albert Park circuit. How many corners? I need to find out how many corners there are on this track. "16 corners round this track. Three of which I wouldn't really count as corners, but you know, the F1 website counts it as a corner, so. Oh no, the F1 website doesn't call it. Why can't racing people make up their minds on what is and what isn't a corner? Anyway, the official F1 website says it's 14 corners. So that's what we're going off. As we get going, Connor Hearn will get us going, and we'll go into turn 1 with the Alpine driver. Gets it nice and turned in. You want to cut that apex curb, cut that AstroTurf, and as he makes his way down towards turn 3 now, the hairpin, and into the hairpin he goes. Decently hooked up there for the Alpine, not using too much of the track, but then again there's a lot of understeer in that corner on this game, so you don't really want to be using most of the track there. You'll just understeer off the apex. But purple sector 1, obviously, as he goes through that little right left section that is turn 6, and yeah, I'm not going to finish that because I know Jack and John are watching. As we go down into the chicanes, which is 11 and 10. Oh, he's gone off! He has gone off the track. He's somehow not invalidated, so he will finish this lap. But never mind, he spun.
Right, Robert's next.
Yeah, Robert is next for the Red Bull, and now into the left-right chicane. Very, very difficult section to get right for this track, as we now head into turn 11, and then we go round turn 12, and it takes you to 13 and 14 to finish the lap. 13, a very tight hairpin, which takes you immediately onto turn 14, a corner where my co-commentator's favourite driver crashed at the start of the season. And towards the line, it is a 16.6 for Robert Jovanovski.
Corey McSweeney next to the line. He does have Osterman in front of him, no?
Yeah, it might be a little bit dirty air, and you will not want that because it is a flat-out corner if you can get the line right. And across the line, yeah, 16.8, that might be what cost him there. Next one to cross the line, I think, will be Jake. No, it will be Lowry, yeah.
A lot of ERS.
Yeah, there's a lot of blue cars on this grid, so it's sometimes difficult to see who's who. Jake Bamford goes onto the front row with a 1:16.7. I think the next one to cross the line will be...
Oh, well, he's retired in the first.
Who's on a lap? I think it will be Jake. Oh no, Thibaut's on a lap. Thibaut round the penultimate corner, the hairpin, and now into the final corner, and DRS to the line for the Williams driver. And to the line he goes. It will be P5 for that car. Obviously the man who's won the last 3 races in this tier.
No,
Ross Turner.
One of them taken away because Mitch got his pen removed.
Oh, right, so he's been doing well in this tier. And 2 Aston Martins going very quickly. They're both purple sector 1, but we'll keep an eye on if anyone... I don't think anyone's crossing the line to finish a lap. Maybe the Mercedes, but he's on an out lap. So I think...
Ross's.
Yeah, the 2 Aston Martins will keep an eye on because they are setting the timing screens alight by the looks of things as we go into the final sector with Ross Turner. Round the hairpin, that is turn 13. And to the line for the British Racing Green car. A little bit of a lift through the final corner. A little bit of a confidence lift, which is sometimes needed, depending on setup. And to the line goes P5. Where will his teammate be? Mr. Chillaxed to cross the line in the Aston Martin. And he goes up to P6. So Aston Martin 5th and 6th. They're nothing if not consistent. I think Mikel is the next one who will be on to set a lap, providing... Oh no, Lowry is up on their time. So, having said that, Mikel's further along in the lap, so we'll keep an eye on him, providing... Stevens not on a lap, so Mikel will be the one to keep an eye on here. And as we go into the final couple of corners, on board with the Mercedes, going round the final couple of bends here, and DRS to the line for the Mercedes, the Silver Arrow. Where will it take him? It will take him into P7. So a decent lap. And Lowry, what's it going to be for the RB? Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. Obviously, a lot of news about them in real life, but in the game, nothing's different. Novaliska, purple Sector 1 for the Haas driver. He's been a bit unlucky as of late, so you want to get a good result here today, because he's had a few good results stripped away from him, whether that be his fault or someone else's. You will want to get a good result here today, as will the rest of the grid, obviously, but I think him more than most.
I've got a glitch where it's Kais's username is actually Connor Ahern's.
Right.
He's driving for Haas and Alpine, apparently.
Yeah, right. Now, Novaliska to the line. What will it be? Only P8 for Novaliska.
I would update it then.
You'd expect him to be a bit higher up the order.
Robert's going again. He's 4 temps up. Oh, Robert. That's like Australia.
That's like Australia, because I think he would have gone into the pits and got a new fresh set of tyres on. He's really down on the DRS though. By the looks of things. Oh, there's a Williams in the wall.
That's not ideal with that.
Yeah, just ahead of him. That was a bunch of debris that came off that Williams, and would have been Thibaut. So that was on an outlap as well. So that lap's gone for him. And now, oh, Robert goes very, very wide, but he stays in it. He stays in track limit. Ah, it's not staying in track limits.
No, he doesn't, nah.
He's done a coulthard. Funnily enough, he's driving the Red Bull. Oh!
Oh, no.
He's almost done a Harvey. I don't think Connor Ahern is, so no one on a lap at the moment. And again, Corey McSweeney has just started his lap, so we'll keep an eye on what he's doing. DRS wide open for the McLaren. Overtake mode engaged. He goes down towards turn 3. A little bit of a wall tap there, but nothing doing there. And now around this little this little car park section. That is just by the cricket stadium, I believe, here in Albert Park, and now through the. Oh, he's almost Maldonado'd it. He has almost Maldonado'd it. That was very close to being about 17 feet deep in that wall. So it'll be Jake Bamford to do a lap then, because Corey's not going to improve with that. And now, as we go down towards turn 3, gets it nice and sucked through that corner, and now through the right-hander that is turn 5 into turn 6, going around this flat-out section. DRS wide open for the kick Sauber. Obviously, we've got maybe a few more seasons with the kick Sauber in GRS if everything goes right. But obviously, they are switching to Audi for next year. Into turn 12, he goes all very, very wide, but stays within track limits there. Wheel in the gravel, that's not staying within track limits. So that will be that lap gone for him, and I believe Ross Turner will be the next one to cross the line, who is on a lap as we go round the final couple of corners with Ross Turner. Oh, he passes a spinning Haas there, but round the final bend he will go. Ross Turner, he is up on his time, don't know how much by. He's 10th and a half up, takes him to P4 for the moment, and I think Jake Armstrong is on a lap as well, but he is in the pits. He was improving, but clearly not enough by his by his reckoning. So we'll keep an eye on if anyone else is on laps. Jake in the pit, so I don't know why it keeps telling us he's improving. Mikel, ooh, Mikel almost absolutely binning it into the gravel there. It was very close for the Mercedes driver. And he might get in the way of Robert Jovanovski here, but he is going to get out of the way. Into the pit lane he goes. Ross Turner won't be on a lap, so I think it will be Mr. Chillax to keep an eye on, because he is down, but he's not down by about 7 seconds, so he is on a lap. As we have Fotz and Fritz back into the lobby. Into turns 7 and 8. Or 9 and 10, I should say. Into the right-hander. A little bit of grass on entry, but it doesn't seem to have affected his car too much. And now as we cross into the final sector, we'll see what this time will be for the Aston Martin. DRS wide open. And what will it be? To the line, he doesn't improve. So that will be that qualifying effort. And I think that might be his qualifying session, because I doubt he can get back and get on a new set of tyres. It'll be very close. That is Novaliska going into P6. And I think the McLaren of Corey McSweeney just starting a lap there. Jack Cockayne is also on a qualifying lap, but I think we'll turn our attention to his teammate Conor Ahern. He's 3/10 up in the Alpine. DRS wide open for that car. 3/10 would put him, wouldn't improve his position. So he's going to be wanting for a bit more time in this last sector, but I doubt there's much more time in this last sector. I think it's going to be P8, and that would be all she wrote for the Alpine today. And DRS wide open for that French machine. To the line, only improves by 80 milliseconds and doesn't improve his position. Does Conor Ahern. So it will be Jack Cockayne, I believe, the next one to cross the line. Apart from Thibaut's not on a lap, and I doubt Ross Turner is as well. Mr. Chillaxed. So I think it is Jack Cockayne on a lap.
Maybe after McLaren potentially. Wait, hang on,
Yeah,
there's
maybe.
McLaren on a lap.
McLaren, yeah.
Corey's on a
So
lap.
Corey McSweeney will be the next one to cross the line, I should say.
I'll Jack pit anyway.
And Corey McSweeney goes on to provisional pole with a 16.5. Great lap from the McLaren. Jack comes into the pits. He will want the track when it is at its most optimum.
Lassie Rasmussen started his lap.
He has. And we shall be on board with the Mercedes because there's nothing else to watch. Into turn 3 he goes, gets it nice and hooked up for the Mercedes. A little bit off the apex in turn 4 then, through turn 5. He is completely flat out because that corner is very easily flat out. Oh, a little bit of a wobble through turn 7 there. As we go down the straight, down the lakeside, into the turn 9 and 10 chicane. Using a lot of battery, but it is one of the places where you use the most battery. Purple sector 2. So has he used all of his battery in the wrong place here? See, he's going to be losing time on the few straights that remain on this circuit. 16% ERS. He's just got enough to get him across the line, I reckon, because there's a few more places to get some ERS. And ooh, that's very, very close to being off the track. And round the final bend he goes for the Mercedes. What's it going to be for Mikel? And across the line he will go into P4.
He was using, his problem was he was using between the corners in the third sector.
Yeah.
Should have saved up to go to the line, I think.
He should, yeah. Because there's not much time to be gained compared to going to the line. And I think we've got Ross Turner, who will be the next one to cross the line. What will it be for the Aston Martin? A bit quicker today than he has been in previous sessions. Then again, that is what Mystery GP throws up. The people who spend more time on practice can't spend as much time on practice, and he goes into P2. It's a good lap from Ross Turner. Yeah, is what I like about the mystery rounds. The people who put the most practice in don't really get an advantage anymore because they cannot put practice in unless they do a couple of laps. And Ross Turner gets out of the way of Robert Jovanovski there, so it kind of just closes the field back up. Maybe a few drivers who would be bottom of the timesheets or top of the timesheets can have those roles reversed, perhaps. And Robert's going to go down Lakeside Drive into the 9 and 10 chicane. He's purple, 4 tenths up, and that is definitely purple for Robert Jovanovski. This could be an absolute stonker of a lap if he can finish the lap. He has used a bit too much ERS, but I don't think it will make that much of a difference. Again, using the same tactic as Ross Turner, using a bit of ERS between the corners. Will that work for the Red Bull as he goes around the final bend? This could be an absolute stonker if the third sector's up to scratch. Down the pit straight to the line. What will it be for Robert Jovanovski? He's not improved. He lost his time in the final sector.
Jake, my 3 temps.
Yeah. Jake is up and he has got the ERS to the line. What will it be for the Sauber? He's on to provisional pole by 5 tenths of a second. What a lap from the Sauber. Mr. Chillax round the final bend, gets into P7 for the Aston Martin. Thibaut 2 tenths up, but I doubt that'll give him much of an improvement, if I'm honest. This could be P9 or bust for the Williams, for a man who has won 2 of the last 3 races here, and he won all 3 of them on track. So he will go around the final couple of corners. This could be a shock in this qualifying session. Round the final bend goes Thibaut. What will it be for the Williams car as he goes down the straight? And it's only P11 for Thibaut. It's not a great qualifying. Jack Cocaine up to P9, displaces the Williams. And Stephen Trodden, I don't think is going to improve. He has got a bit of ERS to play with, but he was 2 tenths down. I doubt that will give him much of an improvement. And yeah, oh, he gets 4 tenths out of the final corner. Beats Brian to P13. But that will be your grid. Jake Bamford, by 5 tenths of a second, takes pole position from Corey McSweeney. Ross Turner in P3. I think that might be the biggest pole margin we've had this season. Yeah, Ross Turner. So. Yeah, Ross Turner in P3. Robert Jovanovski P6. Lasse Rasmussen in P5. Jake Armstrong in P6 for the Aston Martin. Oh, not for the Aston Martin, for the Red Bull. And Mr. Chillaxed in the Aston Martin is in P7. And then we have Novaliska P8 in that Haas. Jack Cocaine in P9 for the Alpine. That championship lead slowly going away from him by the looks of things. Lowry in P10 for the RB. Connor Ahern in P11 for the Alpine. Thibaut in a very, very lowly 12th place by his standards for the Williams. Stephen Trodden in the Haas P13. Brian in the Ferrari P14. And Fotzen Fritz in P15. The last of our qualifying grid for this Australian Grand Prix. Very, very mixed up grid here in qualifying, and this could cause some carnage because Australia is it's not too unlikely to see carnage. And we go to 5 red lights here in Australia. And it is go, go, go for the Australian Grand Prix here in F3. And Corey McSweeney gets a bad start. He's already getting swamped by the pack. I think it's just Corey had a bad start. Into turn 1 they go. Is anyone backwards? I don't think so. Jake Bamford takes the lead of the race here. And it's 3 wide behind as we go through down into turn 3. A bit of overtaking the Ferrari of Brian up the inside into turn 3, but he loses a bit of ground behind the RB of Lowry. They go side by side through the section. Thibaut fighting away with Connor Ahern into turn 5. I think there was a bit of damage to one of the cars. That might have just been a visual thing. Down into turn 6 we go. The two Alpines fighting with each other and with other cars. Brian has had an absolutely brilliant start up to P9 in the Ferrari. Connor Ahern fighting there with Stephen Trodden down Lakeside Drive, going into the chicane. He doesn't make that move on the Alpine, and Jack's got wing damage, and he's gone past. He's been passed there by Connor Ahern, and Jake Armstrong losing a position to Lasse Rasmussen there in P4 there. Don't know what happened there.
Their left end plate.
Yeah. And that will not be the best of news to those drivers as they go around the final corner. Jake Bamford sets fastest lap as he is in the lead. Jack Cockayne into the pit lane. He clearly thinks that damage is too much to continue with, unlike Thibaut, who's got that damage down in P9 for the Williams car. But it
was a really good start for Robert. Him attacking Corey would have been up 2 positions.
Yeah, definitely. He just looked to have a great exit, or not a great exit. Oh, and that's the Mercedes! Mikel is in the wall. I don't know if he's got damage, but that was a big moment for the Mercedes. The camera angle's a bit bad, but yes, it is damage on the front of that Mercedes. Half his front wing is out, and that will be that car into the pit lane. He just had a huge swapper on coming out of turn 4. And that is that race severely impeded. Yeah, he has. Kais down into turn 9. Gets the Red Bull. He's up into P4 for the Haas car. Will Jake try and come back at him? I don't think he will. So it'll be as it was for that position. Lasse losing a lot more positions in the Mercedes. With that wing damage, I will be very surprised if he doesn't come in and pit. As he goes wide again, that might be another warning for the Mercedes. You hate to see it, but it's a very big mistake for the Mercedes car. He's down into P12. And he will have to get that front wing changed.
He's on and with fastest lap, he's having a good race.
He's having a great race, is the Haas man. As we go down into turn 3. And Mr. Chalaxed in the pit lane as well, getting that front wing changed. So he might have had an accident on that lap that we didn't quite catch, as they've all kind of spread out again with the dirty air, but I think we'll keep an eye.
Come out very close to Lasse.
Yeah, and he's got ahead of Lasse.
Obviously well, he's left again. Obviously that pit exit, you take turn 1 very slowly coming out the pits.
Yeah, it's a bit dangerous. Oh, and Novaliska and Jake are in the wall. And Jake, or Novaliska, with damage. I don't know what happened there. I think they might have had a little bit of coming together. I think Jake might have gone for the move going into turn 9. And I think they might have collected each other on the apex. One with damage. Is there any damage to the Red Bull? I don't think there is. Oh, and that's the Alpine of Connor Ahern round in the background there. And that will be, I doubt it's damage, but it's not great news for the Alpines. The Alpines falling away at the start. And that will be not good. Oh, and Thibaut so slow through turn 3 without wing damage. And Stephen Trodden is going to try and have a go at the Williams. Down into turn 3. Will he set up the switchback? He's almost in the Williams there. Right up the rear end of that car. And Lowry, it will be saying, I'll have a bit of that. As he tries to go for the move down into turn 6. But nothing doing for the RB. We'll keep an eye on Robert Jovanovski because he's very close to Corey McSweeney, but not quite close enough for the Red Bull there. DRS wide open for the Red Bull. I doubt he's close enough once again. DRS not that powerful on this game, as we've said many, many times before. Brian very close to the back of Novaliska, but again, not quite close enough for the Alpine, oh, not for the Alpine, for the Ferrari. Speaking of Alpine, Mikel is all over the back of Jack Cocaine's Alpine as he goes into the chicane. But nothing doing, and around the final corner, I think Stephen Tron's going to try and go at Lowry here, because I think those positions have swapped, but they're going to swap again, I believe, going into turn 1, but he doesn't want to do it quite just yet. We'll turn on the telemetry and the lap data for you, and I think Larry's going to have a go at Thibaut here. Down into turn 3. Oh, Thibaut's all over the road, trying to keep that position. That was, I think, a move too many for the Williams there. I think that's a bit naughty for Thibaut there. I think he's just, I think the red mist might have descended for the Williams. And down Lakeside Drive, Larry's going to have another go once again. And he's all over the road is Thibaut. But Thibaut, he's going to try and defend this one. Down into the chicane. Into the chicane they go, but Lowry just has too much advantage on the Williams with that front wing fully intact compared to the Williams who has the end plate off. You can see how much the difference makes. Almost a second already, definitely a second already on the Williams. I think that might be Thibaut falling further and further back with that wing damage. So I think, providing no carnage, I think that will be Thibaut not winning today. As I think the closest battle that we have is Corey McSweeney on the back of Robert Jovanovski. As we go down into turn 5 and now into turn 6. That fast right-hander there that sets up turn 7, which is a little kink on the exit there. Turn 8. That's that little right-hander that takes you onto Lakeside Drive. And is Corey close enough with that ERS? He's not going into ERS, but he's still quick enough to make the move on the Red Bull. He's going to set up a switchback down towards turn 12 here. Into turn 12 he goes. And he's going to make that move on the Red Bull there and get ahead before we get into turn 13. And he makes that move nicely done there for the McLaren, and he might want, or he will try and gain up to the Sauber of Jake Bamford, but I doubt he'll make much progress considering the pace of that Sauber. And I think Stephen Tron's very, very close to the back of Thibaut there. They're almost making contact. Robert Jovanovski gets a penalty for track limits as we go down the straight into turn 1. Will Stephen Tron go for the move on the Williams? Not quite close enough for the Haas driver. And as we go through turn 1 and 2, he's going to be side by side with the Williams. Ooh, a little bit of contact, a little bit of wheel banging with the Williams and the Haas. He sets up a switchback. Oh, and Thibaut a little bit forceful there. Not illegal, but a bit argy-bargy from the Williams. And he is very, very much holding up Stephen Tron here in the Haas. And will Stephen try and go for the move here? Stephen's not really helping himself, not using ERS at any point, and that's what's keeping him behind Thibaut. Anything going on with this battle between Jake Armstrong and Kais? I very much doubt it, because they are going to the final sector. So we will wait and see. Oh, there's Conor Ahern very, very close to the back of Stephen Tron. What's happened to Stephen? He's lost 3 seconds in the space of about 20 seconds here. On the final corner.
I wasn't bored until I watched my clip back.
I think he's just... He doesn't look like he's hit anything. Down into turn 1.
I'm watching now. I've got a live action replay, mate. I'll tell you what happened. I forgot I had a 40-second clip. He fucked it. Going into the first right-hander at the end of the straight, he broke too late and went into the gravel.
Alright.
He almost took out Tebow with him.
I said Corey wouldn't be able to gain on Jake Bamford, but he definitely has. Obviously Jake on those mediums, so that might be contributing to that. But yeah, Jake's lost a lot of time in the Sauber as Novaliska on the back of Jake Armstrong. Do you reckon this is a two-stop, Charlie?
It could be.
Considering Abu Dhabi yesterday, it was a two-stop and well, a 2/1 stop, and the mediums were going at about this point, and it seems like the mediums are going now with Corey McSweeney, so could be.
Yeah, it looks like Robert's holding on though.
It does, definitely.
Have to see, I think different cars have got different wear. Jake I pushed hard early and it's taking his tyres out.
Yeah, that might be the case.
I think Roberts are a bit better because he's just been kind of staying with rather than building.
Yeah, and I think Foster Fritz, he's returned. He's very close to the back of Lasse Rasmussen in that Mercedes. We head around turn 5. Keep an eye on Conor O'Hearn because Stephen Tron's all over the road. And what is going on here? Nothing doing, but very all over the place driving from Stephen. He's just weaving all over the track, which is very odd. It's not really gaining him time, and we're not gaining him anything with slipstream, so. Oh, there's Jake in the pits very early for the hard tyre.
Yeah.
So I reckon this is a two-stop.
He's doing a two-stop, definitely.
Definitely. There's no chance mediums go that far into the Grand Prix. If they're already struggling on lap 8, they will not make 19 laps, I think. Down at Red Bull, they're doing a two-stop for Jake as Mr. Chillaxed is in the pit lane. Yeah, for me, medium runners should be in the pit lane around now. Jack's in the pits as well. So, oh, and Jack's damaged his front wing again. Somewhere.
Yes.
This VC tonight is going to be very, very fun. Oh,
yeah,
so
Chillax changed his front wing as well.
I reckon they've got into a bit of a collision.
I think they might have done.
Because you rarely see two mistakes happen at the same time. So,
yeah, and I mean that is both of their second stops as well.
So I think that might be a collision somewhere. As Stephen Tron's going to go for the move on Thibaut here. A little bit of argy-bargy down towards the right-hander here. And Thibaut's going to force it round the outside. He's going to force the issue. They're almost into the wall.
And then he's
and he's taken out Connor. Oh, Stephen, that is not...
Stephen, that.
Yeah, we've said that a few times this season. Stephen is, he's on the warpath, and he's killed Thibaut and Connor.
That was a rough couple of seconds there.
Yeah. A couple of corners for the Haas. As his teammate comes out the pits. And that slow line through turn 1. Is Jake. I think it's best to keep an eye on this battle with Jake and Stephen Tron because Stephen could claim another victim here. As he's not using. Oh, he's so close to the back of Stephen, and he's just going to try and just use DRS to get past because he might be wary of Stephen's antics as they go down Lakeside Drive, and he's made that move on the Haas car and through the chicane. He's got far ahead of him, and he will not have to worry about the Haas for too much longer. As Jake Bamford is in the pits, the leader pits, he is going to get rid of those medium tyres onto the hards, maybe to the end. We shall see, because you'd think if mediums can go 12 laps, that hards will be able to go what, 17 laps.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean the F1 game is sometimes a bit.
Oh, hang on, Lowry.
Yeah, Lowry could. Yeah, Lowry. Not quite close enough for the DRS. It is a double DRS on it round here, isn't it? So.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, even about it.
I think it's double DRS in both sections of the.
Yeah, you're
of
right.
the track. Because that detection point down the pit straight is the safety car detection point. So. Mikel Lasser getting very. Yes, very much so. As it looked like Corey was going off the track there, but maybe just a little bit of a rough ride over a curb. As Lowry's got DRS on Jake, it's going to help his race, and it's not going to harm Jake's race. So it's gone well for both parties, as they've all kind of fallen away from each other. Yeah, but your theory of him just going a bit more steady on those tyres as Mr. Shellax almost sticks it in the wall. Yeah, I think your theory on him conserving tyres is completely right as Jake gets back past Brian.
So, remember what happened to him in Canada when he went longer?
Yeah, that is very, very true. As we'll see when he does pit, and we'll keep an eye on him. But I think it should be within the next couple laps, because he'll just be losing time otherwise. Then again, he is staying with Corey. That gap has stayed pretty much the same as he heads round the chicane.
Jake is gaining on him like anything.
Yeah, but I don't think Jake is Robert's race at the moment. I think it's more Ross Turner, if I'm honest. So
yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah, they all lost DRS to each other. Stephen is still driving erratically. Yeah, like he's kind of just weaving all over the straight. Yeah. It's like he's driving on a keyboard.
I know what it is like when you play on controller, you kind of push the joystick up and turn it like that. I think he's flicking it to the side.
Yeah, it could be that. And I remember that was a tactic I used when I was on pad, back in the days of very early F1 2020. Well, even now it's F1 2019. As let's get very, very close. Always, we've got a yellow flag somewhere. Yeah, Mr. Chillaxed.
I think you might want to gravel there. Don't got any damage, so. Yeah,
no damage. I think the tyres wouldn't have liked it, but that goes without saying. There's very surprised that Novaliska's not got DRS on the Alpine, but not that it really matters because he's on fresh tyres, and he does have the pace advantage over Conor O'Hearn as we go through turn 5 there and into turn 6. And down the straight we go. Yeah, look at Stephen there.
He's all over the shop.
He's all over the place, and is he going to let his teammate through here? No.
His teammate has to back out of it because he's driving so erratically.
Oh, it's so close. It's so close to contact between the two Haas cars. What is Stephen doing here? What is going on? He's veered right back onto the racing line. So, this is dirty antics. Oh, and we've had, yeah, Robert, and that's on fresh tyres.
That is on fresh tyres. He's got damage. Won't let me go in third person. I need to know.
He hasn't.
No. Won't have done his tyres any favours though.
No, definitely wouldn't have. He's probably got one there as well. As I think one to keep an eye on is Conor O'Hearn here, because he is still behind the fairly erratic Stephen Trodden here.
Although Stephen did get DRS from his teammate there, so that will have helped him stay ahead for a little bit.
Just a little bit, and he's now fallen out of it, so we'll see what he's doing down towards
Looks
the...
like Kais is back off.
Yeah, Kais is very much backing off.
Let him back in.
Yeah. Gonna have DRS once again, but I don't know if it's gonna help.
Almost looks to have the overspeed.
There's the overspeed, but what is going on?
What is that?
He's had a few points or something.
I've seen like jerky movements on controller, but he is full on.
He's on the
left
piss.
and right.
Around the final couple of corners goes Connor ahead, but what's happening with the Haas? We haven't seen him this erratic for quite some time. Always Connor almost spins. And yeah, nothing really happening with any of the other drivers, so this is the real apart from
Lasse's Larry's DRS. That's
So,
about it.
That's about it, yeah, they've all kind of fallen away from each other. So the carnage we were expecting and the mixed up grid hasn't really caused much. They've all kind of got damage or just...
back in DRS.
Yeah, so this might be one to watch. Because he is quick through the corners, but then he'll just make a mistake and lose time.
He's got a mistake problem, but this will help him.
This will help him. He keeps falling out in and out of DRS here.
Problem is he's got it in none when he's not in overtake, which you don't really want to do on a straight.
Yeah, that might have been a good one for him. As Ross Turner pits for the Aston Martin. Safety car for...
I don't think he
car.
realises he's got it in none.
No, I don't think he does. And again, he's not doing him much harm, so...
That's true. Oh, right, yeah, Ross is in your area.
And he's in the pit lane, so... And Ross comes out very, very close to the back of Robert Jovanovski here. This is a battle for position as they go down the straight into turn 3. What is going to be the outcome of this battle? Ross Turner tries to go around the outside, but doesn't get the space. And he's kind of marshalled out wide there. And it is Robert Jovanovski that takes that position for the Red Bull. But obviously Ross is going to have the tyre advantage for the next couple laps. I think those mediums are... Yeah, I think those mediums are going to get to the end. Ooh, yeah, I just got the end of that. What happened there?
Jack and Lasse were pretty much 2 into 1.
Ross has re-overtaken Jovanovski here. And he's going to have DRS to keep ahead of the Red Bull, providing straight line speed shenanigans. As Corey's in as well.
DRS.
Corey is in as well. As Lass is very, very close to the back of Jack Cocaine. But we'll keep an eye on where Corey gets out. Yeah, Brian. So Corey losing nothing by pitting, and he's miles ahead of that pack. So we'll go back. Yeah, we'll go back to this battle because Lassie goes into the back of Jack Cocaine there, and Jack kind of just let him go.
Oh,
So
there was almost a crash at turn 1 when people coming out of the pits.
All right, yeah, but Lassie went into the back of Jack on the DRS straight. Jack kind of let him pass. I think it was a bit of a misunderstanding there for the two drivers. See if anyone.
Well, Connor will be happy that he's come out ahead of Austin.
Yeah, definitely. Robert Jovanovski and Ross Turner is the only main battle at the moment, but I don't think it will be for much longer because obviously Robert on that hard tyre and with that penalty as well. So it's not a meaningful battle, but it is a battle nonetheless. So keep an eye on proceedings there.
I haven't really seen that many penalties around there. I'm surprised she's got 6.
Yeah. Maybe, I think there's mostly at the chicane where you can get most.
Yeah, makes sense.
The chicane, turn 6, mostly. Maybe turn 1 as well.
Right-handers at the end of the lap. You can run wide on exit.
Yeah, could do. Yeah. So there are a few places, but it's
There are a few, yeah.
it's obviously not Canada or Imola.
Similar, yeah. There we go. Ross and Robert is very close. Corey's left.
Corey's left. Oh, that's not what you want to see.
Good
Do
on
I
him.
have? Yeah, do we have Corey Allen? Nice.
I do, yeah.
So this could be quite close between
That's
the
not
drivers.
the same numbers. If I invited a random Corey.
Is he on Steam?
There's EA. There's EA for everybody offline actually doesn't know. I'm gonna say it's him because I don't think he's got any other Corys.
Right. I'll see if I can, if I have him added. Jake added. I've got. Don't think I've got Corey added. No, so that is
I've
a
got to
bit of a
hope
shame.
it's the one I invited them.
Just check chat for a moment while nothing's really going on. But Connor had quite close to back of Turbo, but we'll just keep an eye on F3 chat. But Corey's not saying anything at the moment, so he might have had power cut or something. But we'll keep an eye on this battle for P7 here. Oh, as Ross Turner gets ahead of Corey's AR.
Yeah, it was the right one.
Nice.
Oh, that's unlucky for him.
Yeah, right, as he loses the positions as well. It's a bit of a shame, but I think
Ahead as well. He had like
Yeah.
6 seconds on
I think he was trying to forge a comeback on Jake Bamford as well.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
Bit of a shame.
Hit as well.
Yeah, very unfortunate for McLaren driver as Connor Hearn tries to go around the outside of the chicane on Tibbo.
He's back in now.
Nice.
He's driving.
He's going to try. Connor, he could have gone to the inside there on Tibbo, but thinks better of it. Tries to get the exit on Tibbo, the up and under. But he just keeps backing out of these corners. I think he could go for it, but he's just choosing not to.
I don't think it's the dumbest idea to back out of something, so it's a little...
Especially with Tibbo and how he's driven in this race. There's the GRS once again. Yeah, into turn 1. I doubt there's enough space for an overtake in turn 1, so he might try for it into turn 3.
Third time.
Yep, so Jack not doing well in this race. He's going to go up the inside into turn 3. Oh, a bit of contact with the two cars there, and I think he's just going to let the Williams go. Because
right here now.
Yeah, and I don't think that will be music to Connor's ears, but yeah, I think Connor's move was a bit too aggressive, and I think he knew it, so he just let the Williams go.
Almost in the back of him there.
Yeah.
How many positions is Tebow going to lose now, though? He's got no battery and 3 cars in DRS range.
Yeah, this could come one, come all for.
Now hold on for this straight, but
I doubt he'll do it for the next. But then again, he has got
Thomas
that clean air.
Complex, and Osterman's
And
attacking him.
yeah, Stephen's going to go up the inside here under braking, but Connor round the outside of Tibbo, nothing doing there for the Alpine, but he gets a switchback. Lovely move indeed from
Very good move,
Connor
yeah.
Ahern. For a man who we haven't seen much racing from Connor. As Corey gets back
Corey up
past
Robert, he's doing what he needs to.
Yeah, I think he just wants to gain that P2 back. Might have been going for the lead, but I think that's gone now, so he just wants to recover what he can of his positions. And he's done part 1 of that. Yeah, as you go down the straight. Is he going to go for the move into turn 3? He is. A bit more contact. That's optimistic for the two cars. And they're going to make more contact through turn 4. Tempers flaring here today for these drivers. And as we go down into turn 6, nothing doing for Stephen Trodden. But he's going to try and go around the outside. But that gap was always going to close on the Williams. And now on the straight, he's going to try and go for the move here into the chicane. And nothing doing there for the Haas. So we'll keep an eye. Yeah, down the straight into the right-hander. Oh, he cuts across him. Very, very close to contact. And they're all millimeters from each other down into
very close to going
final
for
sector.
P2, by the way.
Yeah, very, very close. So we'll keep an eye on the P2 round, because that's probably the more important battle, I would say. As
it's entertaining though, I'd say.
yeah, definitely. So but I think
Corey's into turn 1. Hang on.
Oh, hello. But nothing doing. And now Corey, we've missed the overtake from Corey, but
Osterman's going for it.
oh goodness me, there's action everywhere we go. Oh, there's RG Bargy. This is going to cause carnage as the Mercedes gets forced out wide, but keeps the position on Thibaut. Will that be an illegal overtake for the game? We do not know, but literally one battle was happening on one side of the track, and it was the most boring battle. I cut to it, and as I cut back, they're 3 wide.
Yeah, it all kicked off a little bit. We're still all here though.
We've had no overtaking. We've had minimal overtaking for the last, what, 15 laps? Yeah, 10, 15 laps, and then literally it all happens at the same time.
Austin went off the track on exit.
Yeah, he did.
Here goes
And here comes Lassett down the inside, under braking. They're going to make a bit of contact, but he gets ahead. But the exit from Stephen is enough to get him back past.
Oh, Willie's here as well now.
Willie is up the inside. That's an interesting phrase. As into turn 13 he goes.
So Willie squeezes his way in.
Yeah, Willie up the inside of the other Willie. Yeah. Swiftly moving as into the chicane goes Jovanovski. Jovanovski is very close to the back of Corey. He's going to go for the move here, but oh, he's faking the move out on the McLaren. Not quite close enough. We'll go back to this very entertaining battle for P10.
Lassie about to lose DRS.
Lassie is, he's just gained it.
He's holding on.
He's holding on by the skin of his teeth to that DRS, just so he doesn't lose position to Willie.
On the straight.
Yeah, I still think some of these drivers haven't learned, how to use the RS to their advantage.
Willie goes up to 9 seconds.
As Willie goes through the chicane in that Sauber. It's a bad exit, so Timber might be going for a move, but not quite close enough. Always. Yeah, they're both sideways. Well, they're both sideways, to be fair.
And Willie is now making
Willie, Willie's inside him.
It's fine, you let him back through.
He let him back through, he cool-tharded it.
Got away with one.
How many Willie jokes can we put in? There's another one for you, that. How many Willie jokes can we make in the next 4 laps? As Jovanovski's so close. So close, but I think he's just thinking that he's got a penalty, so there's really no point in risking damage or a crash as Jack is now last.
Hang on, everyone's together now. Brian and Connor are on a mad one as well.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that as well.
Into everything.
Because Connor could be on for his best result of the season here. Round the outside of the Ferrari, it's so close to contact, he's in the wall. What has happened there with the Alpine as Mikel fighting with Stephen Trodden, he's in the wall. So Stephen's in the wall, maybe that's a bit of retribution for the Haas there. They were side by side into the first bit of the chicane, and I think one of them either understeered in or Mikel turned in, and it led to contact. You've probably seen it before in that corner. where
Willie's
kind of
got damage as well. I don't know what that's from. Oh,
Yes.
Mikel is not holding him back. He is already making moves.
yeah, it was kind of just a 2 into 1 doesn't go type of happening.
Right.
As
Okay.
Tibbo tries to go up the inside of
He
the
just fakes him
Sauber,
wide.
and he's just decided not
But
to
then he
go
gets
for the corner.
overtaken.
Yeah, he just decided
Oh, no.
not to go for the corner as Mikel is going to try and go for the outside here on Tibbo. And they're so close to contact. Millimeters of space being given to these drivers. And, yeah, we're having a Cota type round for driving standards here.
Entertaining though.
Very entertaining, but the first,
Corey's managed to get Robert. That's very important for him.
yeah, definitely.
But not because of Robert, because he's on 9 seconds, but because it means he's not with Ross anymore.
Yeah. So I think that one thing we haven't mentioned, if Corey hadn't have disconnected, he'd be right behind Jake.
Yeah,
He's gained so much, and I mean Jake might be on for a bit of tyre wear here.
Yeah, but obviously he's on the hards compared to the mediums. I reckon they're probably on similar wear.
Jack's pitted for the soft tyre to try and get fastest lap here. He is now a lap down.
In an intense battle for it.
He is now a lap down.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
So I think the championship might be gone.
Is he a lap down?
Yeah, he is. Because Jake's
he's
right
quite
behind.
heavily a lap down.
Yeah, Jake's right behind Steven.
Possible. Yeah. I was looking at the other Alpine and I was thinking, oh, no, hang on.
So we will be sure to remind him of the fact that he's a lap down. As we go onto the straight for the 28th and penultimate time for Lasse Rasmussen, and he's very, very close to the back of Tibbo, but not quite close enough. But I think he's got a second serving of DRS here. He'll get him here, providing nothing chaotic happens. Down the straight into the 90-degree right-hander, but Tibbo's going to fight it back. Is Lasse going to go for the switchback? He is, but he gets a little bit loose on the exit. That's going to give Tibbo all he needs, but not quite close enough as contact is made once again with Mikel and Tibbo. Settle for P11.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to be able to get him now. He's a bit too far back. He's got the DRS, but...
Yeah, but I doubt it'll be close enough. Obviously a second behind, unless... well, then I'm going to say that. He's back in DRS of Mikel.
Turn one. No, it's close.
Obviously that damage on the first lap has not helped in this entire race.
Oh, Mikel had a massive slide then. He barely lost any time though.
Yeah, well,
Fair play.
I would say Tibbo's got damage, but he doesn't anymore.
No, he doesn't. He has
So
worse tyres.
I think Tibbo might just have a general lack of pace.
Yeah, he might do. He is on older tyres, but yeah, who knows?
Who knows? But
He's gone
yeah.
under the radar, but Lowry's having a very good.
Yeah, I was about to mention it. As literally, I was on board with him as you said it. But yeah, he's having a great race up in P6 for the RB driver, and I think Charlie Roberts, team principal of RB, will be very, very happy at that.
Yeah.
Because there's definite progress for the RB driver in what might be the last season of GRS on this game. So it's more of a meaningful constructors and drivers championship for all these drivers. Because if numbers continue to decline, we might not have a season next season, but we shall see.
But yeah, Lowry's held on.
As Jake Bamford wins, and Corey
Oh my
P2.
God, Corey was only 2 seconds behind. He'd have won this race.
He'd have had a good chance of winning it, which is it's a huge shame. But
Because Robert dropped back. Luckily for him,
only
Kais
to
is nowhere
P4.
near, so he'll only
Yeah.
go down to 4th, yeah.
And P6 for the RB driver of Lowry.
Best result
Good.
of the season. Good result
Yeah.
for Jake as well in P7.
Yeah, a lot of people having good results. For example, Connor Ahern in P8. Jack has finished the race a lap down. So the only man to be lapped today is Jack Cockayne and his teammate up in P8.
Yeah, Osterman held on for dear life, didn't he?
Yeah. Usually the man who is behind his teammate, but Connor Ahern finished P8. And now Brian in P9 will turn into P10 with that penalty. And Thibaut.
P11.
P11 for the Ferrari. Is that his first race? Because I haven't seen him before.
He's done 1 or 2 before. I think he did a couple of F2 races.
Oh, right. So we'll just wait for Willie and Mr. Chillaxed and Austin to cross the line. And that will be it for another round of GRS this season.
Good race.
And yeah, very, very good race. Boring in times, but then we had a bit of action to keep an eye on, and it is the Sauber of Jake Bamford who wins once again here in F3. We'll just have a look at race director because there might be a few incidents here.
Sorry, John said Stephen is a terrorist and immediately got 2 fire reactions.
Yep, pretty much. And that is race director for you. So yeah, Jake from Corey, from Ross Turner, Robert Jovanovski, Kais in P5, Lowry in P6, good result for him. Jake Armstrong P7, Connor Ahern in P8, and then Lasse Rasmussen in P9 for the Mercedes. Thibaut in a lowly P10 for the Williams driver, a round to forget for that man. Brian in P11 for the Ferrari, and then Fotz and Fritz in P12, Willie John, and that will be Stephen Trodden in P13 for the Haas driver, Mr. Chillaxed in P14 for the Aston Martin, and the last of the finishers, 1 lap down, Jack Cockayne in the Alpine. And a very entertaining race, Charlie.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Lots of action, especially in that group of death we had in the midfield.
Yeah.
Which did end up in a death in the end. Well, not quite, but definitely an injury for Osterman. But yeah, no.
And
very good race.
my audio's gone. Brilliant.
Sound. Are you doing interviews? Ah, yeah, no, I didn't think about it. You can't hear me.
Took a while, but my audio finally gave up.
Oh, hello. I'm gonna say no to interviews. Thanks, guys.
So, yeah, so I doubt we'll have interviews because my PC is genuinely about to explode. But we'll keep it. We'll ask them. So it would have been Ross. No, so we have a maximum of Ross Turner joining us, and I don't think he will. So I think that will be the stream for today, ladies and gents, and a very, very chaotic race. I just need to make sure. Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna have interviews today. So thank you all for tuning in for this mystery GP in Australia, which turned out to be Australia. We are gone for this. Oh, we are done for this week for GRS. Qatar next week for F3 and for all the tiers. But thank you very much for tuning in, and we shall see you next week. Bye bye.